To my channel. My name is Nikki Jay. I am a freelance makeup artist out of New Jersey. This is my first video for YouTube and I'm really excited but also very nervous. It's kind of awkward just sitting here talking yourself into a camera, but it's okay. Gotta get over it at some point. I am very excited because I just got my ring light at the beginning of the week. I have been waiting for this for so long and it's really overwhelming, but it's a new chapter of my life that I'm going to be beginning soon, so I'm excited to share it with all of you. So I am just going to hop into this video. It's going to be a Valentine's Day look. Today is Valentine's Day, so it's very appropriate. And I have no makeup on whatsoever. I did my brows this morning. That's probably why they're so red. But yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to be starting off with taking the Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I am in the color 104 Golden Beige. So I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender from Real Techniques, dab some of this beautifulness onto it, and just start dabbing it all over my face. I'm going to jump into concealer, and I am using the Rimmel London Match Perfection concealer. It's a concealer and highlighter in one, and I am in the shade Fair / Light. So I'm just gonna go ahead and gonna get a lot of this on here, and I'm just gonna start mapping out the shape that I normally do on my face. And on this side, I have a beauty mark, and I'm not sure if it's a beauty mark or a sunspot. Pretty sure it's a sunspot. I don't know, whatever. But I really cannot stand it, so I'm really gonna cake it on over here. And I'm gonna take my beauty blender again, and on the pointed side, I'm just gonna go in. Still damp, and I'm just going to tap all of that out. Do the other side. It's always tapping motions. I'm gonna add some to the rest of my T-zone just to even it up a little bit because I feel like it's a little too bright just in one area. So I'm gonna go down my nose, bring it up a bit. I like to do in the little crease under my lip before my chin because I like to darken up my chin. Some on the Cupid's bow. That's really it. So I'm going to start blending that out as well. Blend, blend, blend. Too much blending will never hurt you. Alright, so once that's done to your desire, I'm going to set all of it with the Anastasia medium to tan contour kit, and I believe the color that I'm using is called Peaches and Cream. Just going to put it in all of the places that I highlighted, and I'm going to set it. And I kind of have a big nose, so I like to set the whole thing, even though I'm going to go on top of the sides with the contour. Next, set my smile lines because mine are very predominant and they love to come up during the day. And I'm also going to do my whole chin. And a little bit on the sides. Just bring it in, down a little bit. I just feel like it evens out everything very nicely. And I love this brush. It is so flat, but also angled, so it just chiseled out your cheekbones so nicely. So I'm going to be taking this color right here, and it is called Havana. I have been obsessed with it. I'm gonna take a little bit of it, and I don't want to do too much because I just want to kind of bronze this area. So I'm going to start at the top, and it just in circular motions, I'm going to start to bring it down and around the shape that I kind of want my contour to be. On the other side, my baby hairs will stay away. Chisel that out, and continue to blend. My main focus for today is going to be the eyes. So I don't want the rest of the face to be so dramatic because my eyes are going to be super glam. So I'm just going to take the same color, Havana, with the same brush until your arms fall off. We don't want any harsh lines. That is not what we're going for. Alright, so now I'm going to take a Sephora buffer brush. It's very, very flat and very dense. So it gets in the spots that you really can't get to. If you want to say it like that. So I'm going to take a little bit of the peaches and cream and just blend and buff. Make it really flow together. I feel like that looks so much better. Alright, and I'm going to take this color, Havana, again, and I'm going to take it just on the edges of the brush on both sides, and I'm going to contour out my nose the way I want it to be. And I do like to bring it up into my brow. I feel like, again, it just blends out so much better. Alright, let's do the other side. Okay, we are going for that very pushed up nose, very cute button nose look. Make that little bridge. And then I'm going to take this no-name brush and blend it out up into my brow. Fill in a couple of spots that I really don't like, that bother me if I don't. So I'm going to be taking the Ofra Universal Eyebrow Pencil. And I'm just going to fill in the spots that need to be. That is it for the brows. And now I am going to go in with Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. And this is one of the sample ones, which actually surprisingly has a lot in it. But I'm almost done with it, so I need to get a new one. So I finished priming my eyes, and I am going to go into the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette, and I'm going to go into the color Nudie. It's on the bottom right here, and I love this color. I am going to use it as a transition color since I am a little darker toned. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag all of that color into my crease. I haven't decided if I want to do a cut crease yet. Guys, so I really wasn't liking what I did on my eyes so far, so I went in and jumped in with the Morphe 35W, the Warm palette, and I'm taking this black right here, and I did the Hellllooo eye. So now I am just going to match it up on the other side. And you really don't need a lot of product because this eyeshadow is very pigmented. As you can see, it's very dark, and I only put a little bit on. And I like to pat this in because I feel if you don't, it gives you those creasy lines, and I do not like that. So I'm just going to pat all of this in. Kind of smoke it out a little bit. Did bring this one in a little too far into my inner corner. I'm just gonna do the same to this side. Gotta make sure it's even. I feel like a black swan right now. Ooh. This color right here. Alright, and I look crazy officially. Alright, so I think I want to go with pink. I don't know, I really wanted to do red, but I can't find any of my good red ones. Red colors. Red colors. Alright, so now I'm going to take the Morphe E27 brush. Love this brush. And I am going to take the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I am going in with this pink color right here, and it's called Savage. Now I'm not too sure how I'm gonna like this because this color is very bright. So let's just tap that in there and see what we would come up with. Not bad. So far, so good. I found the glitter that I'm going to be using, and it is from AC Moore, and it's just a regular arts and crafts sparkles, glitter, whatever. It's called Wow. It comes in a huge package or individuals. I have the huge package, and this color is grape, and I mixed grape with taffy and also a little bit of platinum. Platinum has like silver, it has like iridescent sparkles of pink and reds and all that good stuff. So since it's Valentine's Day, we need to do a crazy look like that. So I'm going to be taking my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, and I'm just going to be putting it on a no-name brand flat brush. And let's not squirt myself in the eye. Alright, I'm just going to lather that up. And now I'm just going to go right into my little Petri dish thinger with the sparkles in it. Lather it up and start putting it on, and oh my god. This is life. Do you see this right now? Oh my god. I'm officially in love. Oh yeah, I definitely should have done my face after my eyes. For this specific reason. So I went ahead and put on my eyelashes. I did my cat eye, my under mascara, and I did my lips with my ultimate favorite ColourPop liquid lipstick, the mattifying one, in Clueless. It's my favorite. And now to finish this look, this so much fun Valentine's Day look, I am going to take the Becca Cosmetics Jaclyn Hill Edition palette, and I am obsessed with gold tones. Gold tones are my favorite, and I am going to be taking the Morphe M510 brush. It's very flat and I love it, so I'm going to be taking Champagne Pop that I'm almost out of. I'm very upset about that. And I'm just going to highlight. And I am absolutely that type of person that goes very excessively with the highlight. I mean, look at that. Look at that. How can you not want that? And just gonna do an apostrophe. So I did right here, since before I crossed over the contour, I'm only going to put the rest of the highlight on the tip of my nose. Instead of going straight down, it looks a lot better like this. And then I am going to put, which I normally do before I put my lipstick on, but today I decided to do it after. I'm going to put some on my Cupid's bow. And that is the completed look, guys. I hope you really liked this video. I know I did. I had so much fun making it, especially it being my first video. So, have a great Valentine's Day, everybody. Bye.